Alright, in our final game for today, we have the Blue Helmets taking on the Bulls. Blue Helmets with a very strong performance, beating the Wolves in their last game. Bulls just unlucky to not get the result against the Hippos. Lovely opportunity for a few of the young polo athletes to walk out with the captains of the teams. Both teams lining up for their introductions to a very vocal crowd. You saw them getting very into the previous two games that have been close games. And introducing the players here, number 1 for the Bulls from Singapore, YongHan. Number 3 from Germany, Oli Sebecki. Number 4 from the Netherlands, Stivo Hergele. Number 6 from Northern Ireland, Zeke Wilson. Number 8 from Russia, Vladimir Satrov. Number 9 from Hungary, Geza Zuks. Number 10, the captain of the Jinjara Bulls from New Zealand, Anthony Barronson Vinoy. For the Blue Helmets, number 1 from France, David Blayo. Number 2 from Namibia, Michael Christian Jacobi. Number 3 from France, Valentin Gori. From Lithuania, number 5, Lucas Kudaba. Number 6 from Germany, Patrick Lawrence. Number 7 from Singapore, Li Xingfu. Number 9 from Spain, Ivan Hoyofuentes. And the captain of the YongHan Blue Helmets from Finland, number 12, Jori Mansner. Our referees for today's match from Chinese Taipei and from Wales. So, Ilan and Chong here. And joining me in the commentary, just finishing his game with a win at the very last 7 seconds of the match, David McBay.
Oh, tired. I hope that was a good game to watch because it didn't feel like a particularly good game to play in. Exciting number of goals at least.
Yes, it was a very good game to watch. Very strong performances from both teams. Very even on the scoreline. And lots of goals. So, great spectator polo.
Commandos have come on a lot. Feels a bit like daylight robbery at the end there, that game. But we kept ourselves in it. So, looking forward to this game. Blues are on a high from earlier today, obviously. Not with any points yet, and they take down the top table of the team with that breaking speed. The Bulls still looking for their first win in this competition. They are frustrated, this team. Not quite sure why they can't see off the games. They've been in winning positions as well. So I expect this one to be close, really close. I think Blues are higher on the board, but maybe just slightly more underdogs. Felt like against us this morning, they just had the perfect fast two-men counter-attack to counter our attacking they won't get the same breaks against this orange team.
Yeah, this will be a very close game. It'll be interesting to see whether the Bulls can take this game by the horns and get a result.
Terrible. Truly terrible. So who do we think is going to be taking this first sprint?
I think Ivan for the Blue Helmets, Hoya Fuentes. He will most likely be taking it for the Blue Helmets. For the Bulls, it's anyone's guess. There's a lot of fast players on that team. Geza Zux from Hungary, number 9. Number 3, Oli Sebecki from Germany. Or number 4, Stivo Hergele from the Netherlands. A lot of pace on this team, so anyone could be taking it, but both teams can look for those very fast breaks.
So I think first goal will set the pace in this game. It's easy to place a lot of importance on the first goal, but with these two teams in particular, they'll feel comfortable 1 goal up.
Yeah, we've seen both teams showing a lot of emotions in their previous games, getting very frustrated at points when the play hasn't been working in their favour, so both of them will want to settle in and take control of this game early on, play it on their terms.
Yeah, neither team happy when the scoreboard are against them. That game this morning for the Blues, obviously they went 3-0 up, and they stayed up all the way through the game. Kept going back up by 1, were never down. They'll be looking to do the same against this orange team.
So both teams just having a final chat.
Be good to know which team you think is the best starting chant. Okay, so that's all the formalities over. They get ready for the sprint. So it's Valentin Jori going up against
Oli Sebecki, both number 3s. Or very strong contact there on the charge. Oli just checking to make sure Valentin's all right with that.
Ooh, to the face. I'm really surprised. I don't think we saw a card there. That does surprise me. Maybe just the angle that he came up on the boat. It certainly wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't intentional to drive into the face, but make contact with the face. Pretty hard for it not to be seen as a cardable offence, whether you meant it or not.
First shot off by number 6 Patrick Lawrence for the Blue Helmets, but it is off the bar and out on the sideline.
So a very quick first attack from the Blues there. Thought they would hold on to that for a bit longer. Steve-O looking for the long shot there. Probably just wanting to scare their defence, leave a few gaps. Bulls have gone 3 in from the start already. But Poe now on the left-hand side, the goalkeeper just backing up to make it 3 round the back. Pops it back over the top to Poe.
Looking at the shot, but feeds it inside to Sajarov. Oh, excellent push there for the shot, but it's off the bar. Still in play. However, the Blue Helmets do get it and are racing up the field.
Yeah, Vladimir went for that punchy underarm shot to the bottom left-hand corner and hit the bar. Seen him score a few like that already throughout this competition.
Blue Helmets just setting up their attack now. Ivan just charging out of the centre, trying to find some space. Sends it across to Lawrence. Lawrence has managed to get a bit of room here. Working his way in front of goal.
He worked the foul there, but
won a foul, but the advantage was played. He did get his shot off cleanly, so they will play the corner.
So a nice tense start to this game. Nobody really with the early upper hand. Good control of the ball from the Blues there.
Feeding it into Jerry, will have his shot. Oh, and it's in. Excellent work there from the captain, number 12, Jerry Munster.
That ball just dropped into water and the keeper wasn't interested in contesting for it. Maybe he thought it was going to go off. It's an easy finish under the blade in the end. Not much the keeper can do from there.
Blue Helmets just making the most of a very small chance. They do get that goal lead within the first 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, and this is where the Bulls need to put their frustration to one side. Just make sure they make the right passes to work this opportunity. That's a good first play from them. Nice probe, but nothing coming, so they're resetting. Still plenty of time on the clock, half of the clock left.
Holly just charging down the centre. Feeds it through to Poe, who gets it into his captain. The shot is blocked.
Poe feeding very nicely there. I think that's a corner that's been missed. Yeah, it takes a deflection. So a bit unlucky for the Bulls, but they're getting the ball in. They're getting the ball into the man in the middle. Maybe just need to get that shot off from the middle slightly quicker. That's 2 balls from the left-hand side from Poe. 2 nice blind passes over the outside of the reach of the defending player, expecting the ball either over the top of their head or the shot.
Blue Helmets just taking this attack down the left-hand side with Hoya Fuentes.
Trying to work it to his preferred side, but he's put it too far there. Little bit of sportsmanship there. Or gamesmanship, should I say. Just slowing the ball down from the restart, preventing them from getting that break down the pitch.
Bulls just working the ball down now. Hogle sends it to Stebecki. Ollie back to Hogle.
There's a gap on this left-hand side. It's been seen. There's a nice screen here.
Strong shot from number 9 for the Bulls, Gazer Zooks. Blocked, but it falls nicely for the Bulls. They still have possession.
So a new 60. Ooh.
And another shot from Zooks blocked. This one bounces favourably for the Blue Helmets, so they will look for that fast break.
Yeah, and there were 4 balls in there on the attack, and the 5th one was on the top. So
it is 1-on-1, and excellently done to be put away by number 7 for the Blue Helmets, Lee Sing Fu. Great pass from Patrick Lawrence, but unfortunately, it's out for a corner. My bad.
Steve-O makes the big save there. He was the only man off the top of the attack, the only real man to turn. The Bulls have got to be careful. We've already seen this team incredibly quick on the break. Always have 3 men rushing off the top. Got to make sure you match them. Can't afford to have 4 in when the shot's taken. Oh, wow.
There we go. There's the goal. Lovely goal there from number 9, Ivan Yoho Fuentes. Strong, powerful shot, just straight over the top of the defence and in off the bottom edge of that top bar.
That did not look on at all, but he's put it right in the top left-hand corner. Just maybe caught the goalkeeper slightly off guard. So 2-0 already in this game. And the Bulls have forced that. They were playing really nicely at the start. Only the first real bad attack they've had.
They are putting some pressure up the field here.
Yeah, they've gone 5 really early here, so the Bulls not content with waiting out the game, seeing what they get.
They do give away the foul though, and now they do drop into defence. So just trying to slow down that transition play, avoid the fast break, get their whole team back together.
I like that from them there. They've clearly had a discussion pre-game. This isn't going our way. We need to change things up. Not content to just see through the game and let things happen. Ah, blind.
Lovely second goal there from Ivan Hoya Fuentes. He could just see how much that means to him. He had a great game against the Wolves previously, getting another couple of goals then as well. So he'll have a lot of confidence there. And the Blue Helmets go 3 goals ahead. And
again, that just wasn't on. That time it was blind. He's robbed them there. This is a really, really tough mental position for the Bulls to be in because they've had Their attacks have been nice so far. They've been probed. That's what they need. It's exactly what they needed.
Excellent goal there from the German. Ollie Sebecki, number 3, just putting it tightly into that bottom right-hand corner.
And a really nice screen there on the left-hand side from the captain, Anthony Barriston. So they're tracking back with the players here.
Fuentes with the ball again.
Yeah, and they push their zone slightly higher as well, looking to stop those shots that are coming over the top. Got to get their blocks in now, the Bulls. They can't allow these shots to keep coming from outside.
So Patrick Lawrence driving down the centre. Sends it over to Hoya Fuentes again. He's got that space. He's looking for the shot again. Feeds it inside to Kudaba. Oh, excellent clutch save there from the keeper, Po.
What a pass inside that was as well.
Yeah.
He'd drawn 4 of the Bulls there. There were 4 of them on him. Managed to get it round all 4 of the paddles.
Yeah. All the paddles in the air, thinking that he's going for that shot, and he just puts it nicely into Kudaba's lap. Fortunately, he can't get the goal.
So Ivan having a really high quality game so far.
Valentin Gori putting it inside to Kudaba again, but again the shot is blocked. Lucas getting into some perfect positions on that inside, but great work from the goalkeeper.
And had Ivan taken those 2 shots and they'd both been saved from outside, he'd be the villain, not the hero right now, but it's the way it is. Can't say that they weren't placed perfectly.
Oh, and a wayward pass there. Valentin just struggles to get it, and the Bulls do have a chance to press up the field.
It's a timeout here. It's going to be a card.
Card's number 6 for the Blue Helmets for
illegal boat tackle there.
Illegal tackle there. Just a bit too hard on the side of the boat. So Patrick Lawrence will get that green card. Bit of a professional foul there, in my opinion. Just slowing down that fast break, making sure that his teammates can get back.
So the Bulls to make it 3-2. Setting up in their preferred attack.
Nice work from the Blue Helmets to keep them on the outside.
You see the goalkeeper, Po, has gone right the way back. Shielding there against the break, which is good to see.
Strong shot there from Stivo Hergele, but blocked.
So they get a new minute. Interesting to see whether they set up the same attack again. They're not. Stivo is staying inside, so they've currently got 3 people in. Now he's backing off.
They're sending it to the left-hand side to Po, who's immediately turned around. So Blue Helmets really working hard to...
And the Bulls very lucky to get that back there. That was a wayward pass to Po, which chained onto a poor pass to the inside. Bounced off the boat.
We saw the ruthlessness of these Blue Helmets in their previous game against the Wolves, that any loose pass...
Yeah, and that's a perfect example of how one tiny mistake can just propagate from player to player.
So a few loose passes, and the Blue Helmets are putting some pressure on the Bulls.
Shot clock is running down. He had to take that.
And it is wide, so Blue Helmets get the ball.
So the Blue Helmets will be really pleased with that. They saw out that whole period of attack. They put nice pressure on the ball when it ended up on the sides, prevented the pass inside, made a few fumbles on the ball, ran the clock down by a couple of seconds each time. And now expect to see them use this time well. There you go. Shot could have been made, but decided against it. There's an advantage being played here. Playing for the ball with the paddles there, while Steve-O was trying to collect with the hands. The break is on. That is a fantastic pass. Oh!
Unlucky there from Ollie Sebecki for the Bulls to just have that bouncing off that bottom bar. So
that is frustrating. He just floated that a little. That's confidence, I think. I think if they were drawing even a goal or 2 up, that shot would have been fired into the middle. But just wanting to make certain the goal, he floated it a little bit and it came off the bar.
So Patrick Lawrence with the shot there, but off the bar, and it bounces for the Bulls.
So I think that was a good shot selection. He had lots of players in. Now the break is on as a result. Good save.
Great save there from number 2 for the Blue Helmets.
Again,
Michael
though,
Christian Jacoby from Namibia.
I think they could have got more power on the shot there.
So 46 seconds left in this half, and the Bulls have called a timeout. So they will have a minute to discuss what they want to do with these last 46 seconds.
Great time to take a timeout. Set your attack. Work out how you want to play. It'll be interesting to see if the Bulls use this opportunity to change up their defense. Catch the Bulls off guard in the last 45. Run the clock down. Doubt that they will. They don't need to. So this game is really on a knife edge. If the Bulls get the next goal, it will be game on. If they force it too hard and the Blue Helmets go up the other end and put a goal away, it is a long way back against this team from 3-0 down. So here we go. I'm going to find out exactly what the Bulls were planning in that timeout. They've gone to the left-hand side. Oh, did that take it? No, it didn't. So they only used 7 of their seconds there. That was clearly the plan all along, to feed space for Ollie.
We have timeout being used quite effectively by teams to score goals very quickly, planning the attack very precisely, and it paying off. But this time, Ollie's shot just...
Yeah, when it wasn't on first time, surprised to see him take it, because there still was plenty of time on the clock, and it's given the Blue Helmets a clear opportunity at the end of this half to go in at half-time 4-1 up. 15, 14, 13, making the drive. Is he going to look for the pass, or is he going to take it himself? Ooh, is that paddling with the ball on the deck? Gets the shot away. I think he got away with that slightly there.
4 seconds left, and is an end line for the Bulls.
Oh, no, time up.
So that long pass trying to make its way down to Baronson Vinoy, but not accurate enough, and the time is called for the first half. So Blue Helmets leading 3-1. Following on for their strong performance in their last game, it looks like they have the upper hand in this game as well. Bulls looking a little frustrated. All right, 30 seconds left before we get this second half underway. Thanks, David, for joining me for the first half. For the second half, we have Ed Lart. Ed, devastating to lose that last game with 7 seconds left with that clutch goal at the end of the Wolves.
Yeah, I'm absolutely gutted with the result. I thought we played really well as a team, but, you know, just got to move on to the next few games and just hope we can win them.
Both these teams with similar mentalities, wanting to get more wins on the board. Wolves looking for their first. Blue Helmets looking to try and climb into that 4th place. They are 2 goals up now, so they're trying to keep that lead and work to extend it. Ball's on the right-hand side with Lawrence. Back to Jori.
Lawrence is really the player you've got to watch out for in this team. The left-hander has a very powerful shot from the outside. And under the net.
So between Lawrence and Hoyo Fuentes, 2 very strong shooters on both sides. Lawrence has been playing particularly well, just being that diversion where the Bulls are manning him very closely.
Oh, nice ball in.
Oh, great ball in, but blocked out for another corner. Great work from the Namibian on that inside, MC Jacoby. Ivan just taking the dribble from the corner, sending it in to Jori. Jori giving it to MC, sending it forward.
Very nice goal.
Goal is unfortunately disallowed. Made contact with the goalkeeper before the shot
Really
was
now
taken.
the Bulls want to be getting this ball up the pitch. A long shot. And he missed.
So Bulls wanting to get back in this game quickly with those fast long shots to catch the Blue Helmets unawares. But it does mean that if you do miss, you're giving the ball back to the opposition straight away.
Really, we might see 5 out pressing again. Bulls really need this point.
So Blue Helmets sending the ball down the left-hand side with Ivan. The screen there, so he's only shooting through 1. Interesting shot there, but it is deflected out for another corner. Jori just taking a dribble there. Sending it down the centre to Lawrence. Lawrence trying to create some space. All the Blue Helmets are in at the moment. They do have to be careful.
Really nice ball.
Sends it into the centre. Jori's just trying to punch the ball into the goal, but it is deflected out for another corner. Bulls having to work really hard in defence for a long period here, nearly the full 2 minutes of this second half. Jori trying to feed the ball through to Blair, but deflected through to the Polo, their goalkeeper.
Very nice steal by Patrick.
Excellent work by Patrick Lawrence to win that ball back. There is an open
And
goal.
a very nice goal. Very well worked by himself.
Yeah, great work there from the German to just fight to win that turnover. And then just, as Poe's trying to get back to goal, just sends that ball hard and low and puts it in the back of the net. So Blue Helmets with 3 goal advantage, leading 4-1. Bulls will be frustrated.
And Ollie coming all the way through.
Oh,
And it's gone out for a corner.
excellent work there from number 3 for the Bulls. Ollie Subeki just with a loose pass that's intercepted, but just using his sheer will to win the ball back and get a shot off, win the corner. Geza Zooks just sending the ball to the outside. Now they send it over the other side to Poe. Nice screen from Zeke, and the shot's off the bar and out on the sideline. So Blue Helmets sprinting down the field. They're looking for that fast break again. Great to see a lot more pace in their team play A lot more aggression in their attack than that first weekend. Patrick Lawrence just driving down that centre, trying to find some space. He's got Kudaba on the inside and Jori. Sends the ball on the right to Blair. Blue Helmets pushing up really high. They've got 2 on the inside and 2 sitting quite high. Not a lot of cover, so they do have to be careful of that. And the shot is blocked out, so they do win the corner. Great
Very
work
good
there.
save by Polo. Orange really need to start pressing 5 if they lose the ball in the next attack.
Blue Helmets using their full shot clock. Now Lawrence on that left hand side sends the ball to the other side. Jori takes the shot, it is off the bottom bar. Bounces favourably for
Fast
the Bulls.
break needed now.
So they send the ball out the right hand side. Geza Zooks dribbling down looking for an option.
Nice ball.
Oh, it does. Oh, lovely goal there.
Very
for
nice
the
by
Bulls.
Per.
So that pass through to Vladimir, missing his hands, but it bounces off his boat through to Poe. So very lucky there to still keep the ball and to get that goal. Blue Helmets have called a timeout. Just over 5 minutes left in this second half. Blue Helmets do have that 2-goal advantage. So they're just, so you can see Patrick Lawrence with some strong words for his team. They're 2 goals up, so they do want to settle, make the most of their possession. Anthony Baronson Vinoy for the Bulls, the captain, just pumping his team up, telling them that they need to work harder. They need to give it everything, win these balls back, get back and attack. Patrick there saying that he needs to keep all the passes accurate. No mistakes. All right, and play resumes.
Really, the Blue Helmets really just want to play out here. Have as little shots as possible, least mistakes. Keep the possession of the ball, and it looks like Orange are pressing 5 out now.
They're sticking with a 41
Nice ball
at the
in.
moment. Oh, good shot from Kadaba, but it is blocked. Now Bulls have the ball. Blue Helmets looking to put some pressure on them as they come down the field. The game has really opened up now, with both teams putting a lot of pressure on the other. Blue Helmets have managed to get back into defence nicely though. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Poe's racing down the right hand side. They do get the ball to him, but he sends it back. Now Ollie's driving down the centre. He does have Stivo on his left. He sends it through to Poe.
Oh, and a
Poe
really
gets
nice
it
ball
into the
in.
inside to Stivo. Oh, lovely shot side on, but off both bars and a deflection, so out for the corner.
Still a lot of hard work to be done if they want to draw here. Oh, and a very good goal by Ollie.
Great work there to reduce the deficit to 1. So Bulls with 3 goals now, Blue Helmets 1 ahead with 4. So great work from the Bulls to mix things up and apply some pressure where needed.
Really, they need to be pushing 5 out again if they want to win this game.
Jori just in the centre there. Gets the ball back out to Hoya Fuentes. Sends it back out to Lawrence. So they will reset. They've got 30 seconds on the shot clock.
Steva really needs to back up to Lawrence.
Valentin sends it on the left-hand side to Ivan. Ivan's just again still trying to find some space in the centre.
Really needs to be pushing out here. Shot is coming. 7 seconds
left.
Really hit out to Patrick here. A very good save by Per.
Excellent shot there. With only a few seconds of the shot clock remaining from Patrick Lawrence. Gets it around the defender on target. Poe has to just save it out for a corner. Good work from the Blue Helmets using the full 60 seconds and winning the corner. The more time that they spend with the ball, they can keep this lead. Great work there between Jori and
really nice ball,
Fuentes, and it looks like that the Bulls may have a fast break here. They do have the numbers. Blue Helmets working really well to get back. Zeke Wilson with the shot. Blocked out for a corner. Great block there from Ivan Hoya Fuentes for the Blue Helmets.
Steva looking for the inside. 2 minutes left. 1 goal. Can they do it?
Another corner for the Bulls. Blue Helmets defense just tightening up. But the Bulls are looking threatening. Balls with Wilson. Back to Poe. Over to that left-hand side. Kudaba's just almost intercepted that ball. So it gives it to Poe. Sends it over to Stivo Hergele on the right-hand side. Back to Poe. Back to that left-hand side with Geza Zooks. He finds his way inside. Oh, and the shot is over. So very unlucky there.
5 out really needed right now. But they're going back to goal.
So really should have put that shot on target, Geza Zooks. Or at least get the deflection out for a corner. But fortunately, they've given the ball away. Just over a minute left. Blue Helmets with the ball. And 47 seconds on the shot clock and a goal up. So they're going to be wanting to hold this as long as possible. And now we have the Bulls.
The Orange Bulls need to really drive up the pitch.
Really unlucky there. Referee's not seeing that deflection. So the Bulls do have the ball with 1 minute left. So Blue Helmet's going to be working as hard as they can to keep this lead. Bulls going to be working hard to get a couple more points on the scoreboard. Stivo Hergele racing down the centre. And there is a goalkeeper foul against Vladimir Satarov. So the Blue Helmets do have the ball. They're looking for that fast break. It does make it through to Ivan Hoya Fuentes. And you can just see what that means. He gives the fist pump before shooting the goal. He's so happy that ball made it to him that he takes the extra second to pump that fist. And then puts the ball in the back of the net for that 2-goal lead with 20 seconds left on that clock. So Blue Helmets will be so happy with that.
On a very nice goal by
The
Po.
Bulls have got a goal back, so Po putting it within 1 goal again. 14 seconds left. You're going to see all 5 Bulls on that halfway line. Blue Helmets going to just try as hard as they can to hold on to that ball. Ivan's just sending it down the other end. Oh, lovely play from the Blue Helmets. So while the Bulls are pressuring, Lucas Kudaba races down the other end to get into that anchor position and is just not picked up.
Yeah.
And they get
When
the
you
long
play
ball
5
through to him and he scores the goal to get that 2-goal win again.
When you play 5 out, you really always need to have one player back with the goal for that player that's going to slip in and play that anchor position.
Full time. So the Blue Helmets get their 2nd win of the tournament, and that is 2 in a row against the Wolves and now the Bulls. Bulls, well, we've said it this whole tournament, they are just full of frustration. They just can't get any results. But they're still enjoying their polo. You can see the smile on Po's face. They're loving their time here.